Committed to giving back to his community, Harry knows firsthand the importance of supporting its youth. He joins me now to talk about all that he has done and the passion he has for his city. Thank you for being here with me. Talk to me a little bit about where the commitment stems from to want to see your city succeed.
I think it just starts again with growing up in the city and being around positive people. When I was growing up, I had a lot of positive people that, adults I should say, again, that were willing to give back and just saw things in us when we were growing up. And so as my time came around, I just felt like I owed it to the next level of youth, the next generation of youth to give back and just show that pride and pass that pride on to them.
The first time that I did a video about you, it was about the I'm Running for Holyoke movement. Tell me a little bit about where that came from and where it is now.
The I'm Running for Holyoke Group started based on some dreams that I had after my senior year at Trinity College, where I was All-American, and I led the nation in interceptions. And again, I started it because I had two friends who wanted to work out with me as I kind of went on this journey, but I just realized that they couldn't. Just the level of training I was doing was different. So I tried to figure out a way that I could make that happen, and it was through running. I felt that I needed to run throughout my training anyways, and I figured let's make that happen and bring the city along and hopefully inspire some youth along the way. And so today, unfortunately, the I'm Running for Holyoke Group is no longer staying together, but we've also embarked on some other journeys and given back in some other ways through an adult men's basketball league as well as a youth AAU program, which we just gained nonprofit status for.
So I think even though that I'm Running for Holyoke, the group doesn't exist right now, but it has evolved into something else in the form of a scholarship.
It's the Start Small, Dream Big scholarship in memory of my mother, Angelica Hernandez. So we've been able to do that for the past 5 years. It's a $500 scholarship that's given to a kid who's kind of increased his or her GPA over the 4-year period. Again, just along the Start Small, Dream Big mantra that we've held for the past 7 years.
Let's take a look at the video.
My name is Harry Melendez. I'm from Holyoke, Massachusetts. I owe it to the city for making me who I am and allowing me to have these opportunities. I'm not going to sit here and say I had the worst life because in my opinion, I think, when you think you have it hard, you can always think a little harder. But the thing for me is I had a mother that was, very, very caring and encouraging about anything that I did. So I think that's what established the base at home for me, and I kind of established that relationship with her. My motivation in life and to continue to go forward is my mother. At the end of the day, she's the one that sacrificed so much, being epileptic and suffering many epileptic attacks through her life. And it's just as if I was sitting here and I had an epileptic attack and I had my head on this table. That happened to her on multiple occasions, and after those types of things happened, she would always have a smile on her face and would kind of joke about it and make a joke on herself about it. So her smile just continues to keep me going. And, losing her at the young age of 20 and just sharing those 20 years of life with her, I think that's something to cherish. And she's the one that just keeps me going on a daily basis. Like when something gets hard, I just I take a step back from the situation. Think about her smile and those types of things, and just continue to stay positive about it. Because, like I said, when you think you have it bad, you can always think a little harder. So she's my motivation. I know she's watching over me now, and she's definitely smiling down at all the things that are happening here in Holyoke and just in my personal life as well. I'm Running for Holyoke is pretty much a group that focuses on getting people physically active while bringing the community together. To just represent something positive here in the city of Holyoke. We first started right in front of my apartment with 14 runners. And now every Sunday we get anywhere from 25 to 40 runners. And now we've also expanded to a walking group. So that just shows you, where we've started and now where we're going. It's very important for me to come back to Holyoke and get back to my community, because at the end of the day, like what I seen at Trinity and Suffield, the way people reacted to the way when I said I was from Holyoke, it just made me realize that I represent something bigger than myself, and I was in a position to go ahead and give back to my community due to me going to these NFL combines and everything like that. Put me in a position where people look at me in a positive light. So if I could start something big and continue to chase my own dreams while helping other people in the community, I think it's definitely beneficial. So I just hope that down the line we can continue to just get people more physically active and bring them together to just make for a better Holyoke and just really get back to the youth, because I think that's where it all starts. And they are and we are the future. Like the motto says, start small, dream big, so we can just continue to do this together as a city. This running group is something that's going to be here for years to come.
Why have you chosen sports to engage the city's youth?
Sports has done a lot for me personally. It teaches you perseverance. It teaches you how to work hard. It teaches you teamwork. There's so many different kind of lessons that you learn through sports. And again, when you win, obviously you're riding this high, and then when you lose, you're riding a low. And again, that's to life, because it's peaks and valleys, especially as an adult now. You see it all the time, and I experienced that personally with my mother. So I just think it's an important way for kids to learn valuable life lessons and do it in a way where they're not jeopardizing anything in terms of their life going down the wrong path or not. And then the second piece, I think, in terms of AAU, what we're doing right now is this travel, right? You get to get out of Holyoke. And when I took that first trip when I was 12 years old and we went to Virginia Beach, I had never been out of Holyoke really before. So it just made me realize that there was something outside of the city and something else that you could reach for, right? So just dream big, right? That's where that whole mantra comes from.
And you've been in the same position that a lot of the youth in our city have been in. What advice do you have for them?
Stay around positive people at all times, and then again, reach out to people when you are going through some type of hardship in life, or even if you're just having a bad day, right? Go find that you can confide in. And then secondly, just with today's day and age with like technology and stuff, don't be afraid to have a conversation, right? We're stuck on our electronics and everything like that. So if we can have more genuine conversation with each other and communicate, I think that makes for a better positive experience in life.
Well, thank you. You have a lot to be proud of. As residents living in communities with various needs, we are all responsible for making it the best it can be. Organizing work is not easy, but you have the ability to engage in the community in a variety of ways to make a difference. The future is in our hands, and we must all take some responsibility in making an impact and helping create opportunities that are enjoyable for all of us.